Welcome to the Saturday Showcase. Every week I take a standard deck and play 50 matches on the ladder to let you know how it performed. The goal being to save you money and time. It's always a disappointment to spend those precious wildcards on a deck that looked great but turned out it really wasn't that good. So hit like and subscribe and let me explore it for you. Also, if you have a list that you're thinking about investing in to build or just want to see me play, hit me up by leaving a comment below or send me a message on Discord. This week I'm showcasing Izzet Aggro by Ben Weitz. This deck is hyper aggressive and I absolutely love it. It's only running 19 lands, Shivan Wreath and Thran Portal both are pain lands. So it doesn't really matter though if you're going to try to end the game super quickly. And the whole reason why we're playing these pain lands is to play the one blue card in the deck, which is it's a little bit of a stretch to call it Izzet if there's only one blue card, but we'll see how it goes after 50 games. We've also got Kumano faces Kakazan, which is just an absolutely amazing red uncommon. And before I skip off the lands, Sokenzan Crucible of Defiance is also in here as a one-of that we can channel for 2/1/1s. And then we've kind of got the classic, like the cheap end of the red creatures. So we've got Monastery Swiftspear, the 1/2 haste with prowess. We've got Phoenix Chick, the 1/1 haste flyer that can't block but can come back from the graveyard. We've got Sawblade Scamp, which is one that I have not seen in any other red lists. And this is a 1/1 haste that can tap to ping for 1 damage if it has been given an oil counter by playing an instant or sorcery. And then we also have Cacophony Scamp, which was a bit of a head scratcher at first, but I got a turn 3 win on the draw that was only possible because of Cacophony Scamp, since it can sacrifice to deal damage equal to its power. If the so this is really nice, especially with the trample from Monstrous Rage, so that you can get the damage through even if it's blocked and then pop it. And then if it's unblocked, you can just hit them for 8 damage. And then the one blue card is Scalding Viper. And I honestly haven't been casting the blue side of this very often. It is handy if they play a lifelinker like Fleshgorger. But most of the time, I feel like the pain lands could just be red, and this could be just a strictly red list, since playing this as a 2/1 that pings your opponent for 1 each time they play a card that costs 3 or less can end up doing a surprising amount of damage. And then we've got Charming Scoundrel, which is the 1/1 with haste that just offers a lot of versatility. And so you can create a Wicked Roll, Rummage, or create a treasure. And then we've got a ton of burn spells. So staples like Play with Fire, the Lightning Strike, and then also 3 copies of Stoke the Flames. And because we are running only 19 lands, the majority of time you will have to actually convoke to play Stoke the Flames. And then we've also got the Monstrous Rage. Not only does it combine with the Cacophony Scamp, but it has also worked really well as a +3/+1 that you can do in response to your opponent playing Cut Down. So it's pretty choice. And this list, you're usually not removing blockers, you're usually just going straight for face, so it's not uncommon to deal 10 damage or more directly to your opponent with your burn spells. And it's been really fun to outrace the other red decks, because right now in Best of 1 there has just been a lot of red. So I'm guessing that our most common matchup after the 50 games will be a mono red mirror match. So this deck is fast, so please enjoy a few of my favorite games from the 50 matches before the summary at the end. All right, we got the play. We've got Kumano into a 2-drop and then a bunch of burn. Let's do it. Come on, opponent, what you doing? Alright, mono red on the play. That's exactly where we want to be. Green white? Nice. Okay, so are we up against green white enchantments? Selesnya Enchantments? Let's go. Kami? Kami can't block. Ooh, we've got the Monstrous Rage with the Scamp. That's pretty great. I accept the trade here if they block with Kumano because it exiles too. It might have been right there to actually not attack with the etchings and use it to stoke the flames. Because it would have been 2 more damage and they would have been at 8. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Time for some maths. So Cacophony Scamp can hit them for a bunch of damage. They're going to gain some life back, which is fine. Well, if they put the 3/3 on the 2/2 and then don't block with the Naturalist, I think we're okay with that too. So I think we saved the Stoke here. I think I just go with the Swift Spear and attack, and then we'll use the Stoke to finish them off later. Alright, let's see if we can get a turn 3 win. I could have done this a little bit better. But this is the idea. Alright, we got the turn 3 win. Boop. Turn 3 win, let's go! Alright, we got the play again. We've got a turn 1 into a turn 2, and then a turn 2 with burn. If we draw a land, it's good. We're probably just going to play Viper out on 2. Okay, so Viper's going to ping them, which is nice. If we had the Monstrous Rage, it would be tempting to do the Cacophony Scamp. But I think we just go here. We can do Cacophony Scamp and play with fire next turn. Okay. It is a race. Do they hold back the 2/3 to block the Scalding Viper? They are not going to. Okay. Now we've got choices. If we believe in drawing the Monstrous Rage, we could do the Cacophony Scamp. It might be better to play the Scoundrel for a treasure, since we want to try to get our hand out as fast as possible. There's a lot of different ways that we can go about this. We could also do the other Scalding Viper and go for the double ping. Since we don't have the Monstrous Rage, it's making it tricky. Alright, let's go for attack here and just play the other Viper. Tough choice. Okay, Squee, they take 2. Okay, they're gonna leave the 2/3 on defense. Right, okay. Now, will we die next turn? They have 7 damage, 8 damage on board, so they'd have to come up with 4. Do we have to go double play with fire? We probably trade one of the Scalding Vipers. Take 6 damage, and then we're dead. Ah, it's so close. If they block the Swift Spear, that'd be great. But yeah, they go for that. That makes sense. Alright, so... do I need Cacophony Scamp to block? I don't think so. I think I accept the fact that we deal 6 damage to them here. And then the question is whether or not they have enough to kill us this turn. Okay, Thundering Raiju is a lot of damage, but is it enough? Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I think it is. Is it Xaxes? Oh, they're one shy. Let's freaking go. Oh, I should have done the Scoundrel, maybe? This should do it, though. They didge. Alright, here we go. We got Swift Spear and Phoenix Chick, and we're on the draw. So luck be a lady tonight, please. I like Swift Spear first because Phoenix Chick is more likely to be able to get in the air. And then we can go Swift Spear into play with fire. Depending on what they do here. Okay, so Sunset Revelry is fine. Will they multiple block my Swift Spear? Or will they go for blocking? Alright, I think we gotta not play the Phoenix Chick here to save our dude. Wow, they didn't block at all. Okay. That's a choice. Lightning Strike is good. Alright, Virtue of Persistence. Yeah, it's good against that aggression. Against the aggro decks, it's pretty good to get that life. They're just like, I accept the damage. They're gonna gain too much life. But it's pretty decent curve 4. I don't think quite enough to win. Make me discard. Make me discard.
This is my home, and
Okay.
we all have things we'd rather forget.
Right. Alright, so I think what we do here is we do Stoke. And I could Stoke Liliana, but we get to choose what we sacrifice, so I can sacrifice one of the Swift Spears, it's okay. Let's hope they have no more life gain, and that we top deck well. Yep, okay, so what we could do here is sacrifice the Phoenix Chick, because we can bring it back if we get a haste creature. It's a little bit of a gamble. So I'm just going to go with hitting them with the Phoenix Chick. Of course, if we top deck many of our haste creatures in the deck, it's unfortunate, but I do think we're more likely to draw nothing. Oh, okay, and now we're really far away. Maybe we pick up burn and everything's okay. Acceptable. Now, we don't want to attack with Charming Scoundrel, because we want to be able to sacrifice Charming Scoundrel instead of Phoenix Chick.
I'm done here. This isn't Haven't you ever?
And now we top deck a Lightning Strike. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, now we are in trouble.
I
They all still Lightning Strike is lethal. We still have the Lightning Strike lethal. We're gonna save this. Oh no, because they can make us discard it. Okay. Never mind. Just don't gain life and we can still be friends. Calculator. Okay. This is getting close. Do they have removal for Sawblade Scamp? Because otherwise we put them to 1. Ah. Okay, there's the removal. Nice thing is it hits Liliana as well. Still deals the damage.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish.
Okay. Do we have enough sauce to finish them? Interesting. Burn waiting room. And then if they use removal, like cut down or go for the throat, they take 1 damage. We get them ever so slightly closer to lethal. Ah, nice. They just create a might. Works. Got a lot of time to wait for answers as long as they don't find another virtue. Okay, we're really limiting what they can do now. We've got the 2 Scalding Vipers, so now if they play anything that costs too little, they're dead. But they are going to start doing a lot of toxic damage to us, so they could get through. They could find the answer here. They haven't played Shieldred yet, which is great. Because if they play Shieldred, we're really dead. We can deal 1 damage to them. But we can also chump block with the Sawblade Scamp. It makes our Kumano not a lethal draw. But if we don't do something like that, then they just killed themselves. That's one way to do it. Bye-bye, calculator. See, Viper's awesome. Even just as a red drop. I've really been enjoying it. Alright, so we got Kumano on the play. And now the question is whether or not we go for Phoenix Chick with Monstrous Rage, or if we do the Scalding Viper. And this looks like we're up against the Domain ramp deck. So I think I'm going to go for the Scalding Viper. Their first couple of plays, as long as they don't have Ossification, tend to be a little slow. The only problem is that the Viper's not actually going to get a lot of damage through, so I see justification for doing the Phoenix Chick too. But I think I'll go here. Choices. Oh, we're up against Toxic. Okay, I misread this one. This is a Toxic deck. Selesnya Toxic. Well, whatever they block with, we just do Monstrous Rage. So I think I just go for another Viper here. I'm not gonna block? Oh, dang. Okay. Take out their Toxic threat then. Save the Monstrous Rage for the next turn. Okay, Annex Sentry. Luckily we can get through Annex Sentry with the Monstrous Rage. We will lose the counter though. That's okay. So we dump. Okay. Your go, J. Raimi. Oh, they're going to 3 from the Vipers. I think we got them. Yeah, they're just out of here. Goodbye, Selesnya Toxic. Alright. We're on the draw. We need to get a draw win. I don't think we've gotten one yet. So, let's see here. I think I like the Scamp, since it's unlikely to be able to get damage in later, so we get the 1 damage in now. And then next turn we can go Swift Spear and play with fire. They don't block, works pretty well. Alright, here we go. Hey, what's up, Keith? Alright. This is a Simic deck? If we got a Simic ramp deck? We could just do Stoke. Double Stoke seems decent. Spreading Mulch, as one does. Okay, so we're definitely playing against a ramp deck. Is it Domain Ramp or is it Simic Ramp? There. Oh, red-white. Alright, Domain is coming online. So we've got like a board wipe incoming. Okay, they're down to 10. We've got 8 burn in hand. As long as they don't do Archangel of Kick Red's ass, I'll be okay. Scrap Gorger is an interesting choice as a ramper. Kind of like it instead of Bramble Familiar. But we've got to end the game soon here. We might be able to... Let's see. We've got 9 damage on board. They'd have to... like... Yeah, ooh, Mindsinger. Okay. Mindsinger, huh? Alright, when Mindsinger enters the battlefield... Gain control target creature power less than it, as long as you control it. So we can get this back. I think I just like play this out. Do the Charming Scoundrel and then tap the 2 Charming Scoundrels and do a Stoke. Okay, so then we go here. It's tapping correctly, which is nice. It isn't instant though, but I mean, we just do it now while they're tapped out, right? And then we can tap the Sawblade Scamp and deal 1 damage, puts them at 5, and as long as we can do that again next turn, we win. Right, Dave Shed. Dave's Head? More ramp? God, they better not play something just insanely gnarly here. Wait, how did they gain a life? Wait, what gained them a life? Oh no, nothing. I haven't tapped Saw Blade Scan. Spacing out, okay. I think they're just dead here. The panic, I know, right? Ah. Okay, they flip Invasion of Zendikar here. I don't care. It does give them more mana. It does have haste. And maybe they have the Miracle play here. Interesting. Okay. I'll just do this now. And then they exile the Sawblade Scamp. Right? Oh, they're gonna take the wicked damage. Okay, that puts them to 4. Okay, they could have a counterspell. They do have 2 mana. The 2 mana counterspells are make disappear, which they could make us, they could get us with that anyway, because they could pay the casualty. We're pretty far away from just losing, so I think what I do is I do Stoke the Flames here and see if they've got an answer. Got an answer? Answer is no! Domain ramp down. Alright, we got the play. We've got, 1-drop Kumano into 2-drop. This is what we want. Alright, we're up against white, huh? I think we go for the Charming Scoundrel here. And then Wicked seems okay. With Ossification in the Lay Down Arms, maybe I'm supposed to 2-spell there. Don't think I'm supposed to play Viper. Okay, so there's the Lay Down Arms. Okay, this is okay. We've got 5 damage worth of burn in hand. They're at 11. Maybe I was supposed to play the Scalding Viper. Okay, so that gets rid of Etches. Do they block Swift Spear here? I think I'm fine trading the Swift Spear and then playing the Viper. So we have 8 damage. They'll be at 10, just slightly shy. Maybe I'll hold back the Swift Spear, but I'm nervous about them cycling for more stuff. I could do the Scalding Viper and bounce them and hit them for 3. Actually, I like that, because then we have lethal in hand as long as they don't gain life. We don't have anything that it kills, so let's try this out. Let's see if we have a Scalding Viper moment. We'll see. Lethal burn in hand is good. So they just passed. Okay, so Wandering Emperor, we don't want to deal with Wandering Emperor. We can't use Stoke the Flames, because if we tap, Wandering Emperor can still kill us. So I think we just go for the burn here. Yeah. Okay, now we have lethal if we draw land.
Let your blade do the talking.
Is this a mono white control list? It's kind of interesting. I haven't bumped into, like, it kind of feels like the mono white mid range from a while ago. We're never going to get to play Stoke though. Now they might have another Wandering Emperor. Temporary lockdown, fine.
Guards, to me.
All right, well this gets rid of Wandering Emperor, and then we've got Play with Fire.
Try not to miss me.
Do you have life gain? I ask you. Sure, it gets us one step closer to being able to cast Stoke. Ooh, I can't think of it. I mean, wait, they could shoot their own. They could do lay down arms on their own 2/2 to gain HP. I don't think it's enough to play Scalding Viper. So I'm just on make him have it. Boom! Let's go! Alright, we're on the play. We've got Kumano into Charming. I like it. Oh man, we got options right now. I kind of like Scamp. Alright, let's do Scamp into another Kumano. It gives us the counter, and it still sets this up. Of course, if they make Hopeful Initiate into a 2/3, it's going to affect our board kind of gnarly. That's the question. That's the question, Pizza. Well, we can at least attack with this. We could also put it on... I like being able to attack with the 3/3 though. And then we can tap the Scamp to deal 1 damage. It's kind of tempting to put the counter on Phoenix Chick. Maybe I should have played the Phoenix Chick and then put the Wicked Roll over here on the 3/3. Because I'm setting myself up to have multiple 2/2s, so that wasn't ideal. Aha! They're attacking! Okay. I like the fact that they're attacking here. Okay. So they kill our 3/3, but we deal 7 damage to them and puts them at 4 and sets up Stoke the Flames for next turn. Oh, it puts them at 3 damage if they block the Scoundrel because of the Wicked Roll. So we just can't die next turn. which we shouldn't be dead. They have to come up with 6 damage. 5 more, or a little bit more than that. Okay, yeah, good. Now they have to have some sort of life gain. Should have played the Hopeful Initiate pre-combat, would have been an extra damage. But looks like we've got mono white here figured out. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped Phoenix Chick to do it. Should have taken the 1 damage from Thran, so that we could tap here and in there, so we could have maximized damage. But mono white soldier is down. We got the play, and we got 1 lander. Let's gamble. Kumano. And if we get stuck on 1, we can at least play Scamp as a 2/2. It's not great, but like, if we draw a land, then we can do the Monstrous Rage, which would be pretty nice. Okay, so I think I want to do both die to cut down, so I'd rather throw the Scamp to cut down than Swift Spear. Yeah. Iron Crag. Alright, now we get the... Okay, this is fine. Alright, so we go Swift Spear. Go with upping the Swift Spear. Seems acceptable. Now they play Graveyard Trespasser. They passed. I could attack with the Scamp, I guess. So they have a cut down again? Oh, they didn't have it. Sure. Go for the throat? Big score. And discard a big score. Okay. Think we're gonna get them. It's not looking great for them. What is this deck? Is it like Rakdos? With that many big scores, is this Rakdos Reanimator? And they are out of here. Oh my god, it's happening, guys. We're getting all the games on the play. Let's go. If we could just, like, be on the play with Kumano. GG's. Okay. I do like putting the counter on Phoenix Chick. I'll go with the Sawblade Scamp here over the Swift Spear so that we can do Swift Spear into play with fire. Alright, what do we got? I imagine there's some form of removal coming here. Cut down on Swift Spear. Go for the throat on Phoenix Chick, okay. Do I care for the mountain? Sure. I mean, I don't think they... I mean, they could have Graveyard Trespasser. I think I just kill Lord Skitter here and take them to 4. It's a little awkward. We just need 1 damage to get through, but we've got lightning strike, and then we just kill them with Scamp. Bye bye. Oh man. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed my favorite games from the 50 matches. As you can see, we did end positive, 27-23. We had a 72% win rate on the play and 36% on the draw. Our most common matchup was mono red. We ended up going 5-9 against mono red, which surprises me because both of my mono red lists have just not really won the mirror match yet. And a lot of it comes down to being on the play and on the draw, and it feels like I've been getting a little bit unlucky. But our second most common matchup was mono white. We bumped into mono white humans, or mono white soldiers, as well as mono white control, and did quite well in that matchup. And then we also fought several mono black decks, which 83% did quite well on that as well. Esper Legends was a little bit of a trick for us. It's very difficult for this deck to beat the Shieldred. And then we also lost 0-3 to the Dimir Fairies, which, you know, the new Ledger Shredder, the 1-3 that connives several turns over and over, and just is just a very good defensive threat. So we struggled a little bit there. And then the rest of them were pretty small. We had a 50-50 against Selesnya. We had a 2 wins where we won against Azoria Soldiers. We lost 2 games to the Domain Ramp deck. Yeah, and then the rest is all just kind of one-ofs. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And it's a lot of fun. The deck list is really great. I think it can be improved upon. But, you know, any list that's running Thran Portal is not optimized, but still very enjoyable. I highly recommend, it's especially for just grinding the ladder. It was above 50% and the games were super quick, right? I mean, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Mono red is just super quick, super fast. So I'll be back next week for more standard showcases. We voted on it today, and the next list will be a different version of mono red that won 3rd place in the standard showcase on the 17th. So apparently the community just really likes to see mono red, so I'll just keep doing mono red videos. If you have one that you would like to see next, let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you all next week.